right? You dudes really, you really don't hold people account when there's bullshit. And then when we have a major case like Polite come up, and you still, even with all the information, you still don't want to hold people accountable, bro. You still don't want to hold people accountable, okay? At all. Let's see. Yeah, you got to get them likes up for real. Get the likes up. 16 people in here. There should be, okay, there's 12 likes. As you walk in, just hit the like button. First of all, what's up, Corey and FatX, Lisa Johnson? Let's first of all, I just want to keep you up to date with what's going on in the museum. I know not everybody listens to Tariq every day. All right. So I guess it's up to me to just give you, keep you updated. I don't listen to him every day either, but from what I heard, he gave an update on the museum. So let me go ahead and play a clip from Tariq himself. All right. And again, hit the like, share, subscribe. But this is just an update on the museum that he supposedly put money down on, or that he's supposedly going to open. So let's see. And this is from his No Complexion for Protection stream. This is a stream where he doubled down with Jason Black's bitch ass in attacking those Haitians that you see in the screen cap. All right? That's what you see, okay? The hatred is real amongst Black people. The hatred is real. And we're going to get into the Haitian situation as it pertains to the pimp in a second. Here it is. It's just an update on the museum. And just put some ones up. Okay, here it is.
Sorry about that. Everybody come on in the room. Everybody come on in. And speaking of the museum, guys, let me give y'all an update on the museum.
Here we go.
We're waiting on the seller to really sign off on the museum.
Right.
We are trying to get the land out there on Crenshaw Boulevard, and we have a backup property that's literally across the street.
Well, now there's a backup.
We had a few backup plans. One of our backup plans, there was a building directly across the street that we're going to get to if the first one, if the land is whatever.
That sounds very Umar-esque. Okay, we got one building, we're gonna try to get the other building, with the money that we piled up. That sounds very Umar-esque.
We're waiting on an answer from both properties. Ironically, both properties are owned by the same people. I want to let y'all know something. On Crenshaw Boulevard, a lot of the properties around Crenshaw Lamert Park is all owned by a handful of white people. These white families, it's like a very small group of them who own a lot of the property out there.
Right.
So our team is ready. We have the money ready. All of our paperwork is in line.
Right.
Everything is straight on our end. We're ready.
I just want to stop this for a second. All right. Do y'all remember when this was first proposed to you, and he did the commercial, and he said, we need $7 million to get this done? That's what he said. Fine. He said he had to raise $1 million within 30 days. Okay, which he did. But he needed $7 million to do this. But he's ready, though, with $1 million that he literally had to scrape up for this museum. Let's continue.
We're sitting here with our pens in our hands, like, hey, who do we make the check out to?
Right.
Okay.
$1 million check.
We're
$3
ready.
million. Again, remember, the property is worth $3 million. All right. Remember that. The property is worth $3 million from what you see on you know, on the real estate sites. It's worth about $3 million. If you go to Zillow or what have you, $3 million is what it's worth. But he has only $1 million, but he's ready though. He's already ready with all the money. Let's continue.
We're ready. We're here with the check. We got our pencils ready.
Right.
Let us know who to make the check out to.
Right.
Okay.
And by the way, if you had $1 million, I mean, is it safe to say somebody else, other people may have 2 or 3 million? 2 or 3 million. So if you're the seller, somebody, you know, other people have about 2 or 3 million on them. Okay. So who's, I mean, if he has 1 million, what does it matter if other people have more money?
They're on some, well, there's other people.
Of course there's other people.
We got to hear this thing. So they're playing the offer game with us. We're going to know some more stuff by tomorrow. You dig? But we're just waiting on them.
3 days ago, by the way.
We're waiting on them. We're waiting on them.
Right.
So we're ready.
Right.
We're waiting on them to just give us the green light, tell us where to sign. We're waiting on them. We got everything ready.
3 million.
We're completely ready. They're stalling a little bit, but we're going to get the damn museum. Whatever. We're getting the museum. Okay? We're going to get this damn museum.
We're going to get the school, brothers.
So I'm just giving y'all an update on where we are. We would have bought it already if it wasn't. They're the ones who just kind of take it in.
Again, folks, how are you going to buy this when it costs $3 million for that property? How are you going to buy it? All right? And you scrape that up from donations. So how are you going to buy it? And how are you going to continue to pay the mortgage if you just scraped up $1 million for donations?
Time on it. It's going to happen. Yeah, they're the ones who are the sellers are stalling right now.
Stalling?
The sellers are stalling right now, but we're ready. We've been ready. We are ready. Okay? But we're going to get the museum. That's going to happen. So I'm just letting folks know what's the process right now. We are ready.
Right.
Okay? So we're going to make it happen.
So...
And we're going to get a couple other backup plans just in case. Yeah, we kind of have a feeling they're going to try to highball us because they told us what the offer is, what their rate was for the square footage. We're like, cool, all right,
we got white lawyer brothers and sisters.
I guess they ain't used to black folks having the shit. When they told us what the offers were for both properties, yeah, we got that. Yeah, we got that.
You had to scrape it up over 30 days.
I don't know if they're trying to stall so they can come in and say, hey, there's some other people who want to get it for this amount, so you're going to have to give us a little bit extra. Yeah. But we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it do what it do. All right? Yeah. We're going to make it do what it do. Yeah? Right. So it's going to happen. We're going to make that thing happen. So we're waiting on them. We're just waiting on them.
With $1 million for a $3 million property.
No, you gotta kind of, because we got to get permits. So we got to let folks know. We got to let the city know. We got to
get permits. Weren't I and Minister Kevin and other people, weren't we all saying this? And all you were doing was calling us, haters and tethers and why are you going that? Were we saying this? We were saying this throughout the whole process. And you were calling us haters. Now he's saying what we're telling you now.
City know what we're doing. We got to let the city know what we're doing.
Unbelievable. We said this.
So we're going to make it happen.
Right.
Yeah, they claim they did the same thing with Crenshaw. They did the same thing with Crenshaw Mall.
Right.
That whole different bids and we're going to make this
wait a minute. Happen. What is so weird about saying we got different bids? If that's such a valuable property, isn't that obvious? They're going to have a bid from here. They're going to have a bid here. They're going to have a bid there. What is so weird about that? And now he's turning it into some big conspiracy?
Don't worry. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. And I really, really, really want it in that area. I really, 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 really want it in that area. I do not want it in. Push comes to shove, we would have to take it somewhere outside of the neighborhood, which I really,
which
really,
will
really,
happen.
Don't want to do.
Right. Push comes to shove, he's going to take. So what he's doing is just setting it up for the inevitable. I'm going to have to take it outside the neighborhood. Push comes to shove. If he raised $1 million, all right, I mean, for a $3 million property.
That's some old push come to shove shit. We want to get it right there in that area. We're going to try our damnedest to get it right there in that area.
No, wait. He's saying that area, that property. Instead of saying, well, I want to get that property. He showed you the property. Now it's that area, so he spread it out even more.
We're going to make it happen one way or the other. That thing is going to happen.
Right.
It is going to happen. Was it, made me put my ring on. No, we just got our rings, because we had lost our rings and we just got it back a couple of months ago. We had to get some new ones a couple of months ago. But we're here. Oh, yeah, speaking of the museum, I'm getting people to.
Yeah, I just, basically after that, he brings up this painting, this woman, I guess, some FBA woman, this lesbian woman, who, interestingly enough, he starts to roast as well. So, but yeah, that's the update, family, on the museum. That's the update on the museum for those who didn't know. All right. So basically, he's saying now there may be trouble getting the building, and now he's bringing up zoning. Remember, he was shaming Black people for thinking about plebiscites. Y'all remember that, right? Plebiscites that Black people are like, oh, well, y'all always thinking about this. And what about the zoning? What about, this and that? Now the white people are giving him that. And he's not, he's not attacking them like that. White people are bringing up the plebiscites, right? It's white people. But Black people do it. Oh, we're dumb. Y'all always get thinking extra, and y'all always, getting into technical details. You don't do that with anyone else. No, people do this. They look at all the details. All right. They look at things like zoning, and there may be other people who want to get the property and so on. Crazy, bro. And so are our children. Then what does that make me? This rubbish, the so-called woke folks, makes no sense. Well, your children are not ADOS, according to the math. Why always use this picture? It looks like a special child. Oh, this is the only picture that I've upgraded. And that's basically how he's dressed. That's his usual background. Okay. But in this video, Tariq was talking about the Haitian situation. And I'm not going to play his video because, I don't want any sort of strike. But let's see if I can play, and I'll explain what he's saying though in this video. Then we'll go into his tweets. All right. And we'll go into his tweets a bit. But anyone who gets down with this FBA nonsense, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Because you see the picture. Okay. Let me just show you the picture. And let's just go through his tweets real quick. All right. Y'all seen this, right? Y'all are good with this? Go ahead and tell me that you're good with this. Okay. These pictures. I've shown you these pictures before. All right. But this is Tariq Nasheed.
And as we see, there's not a lot of pushback from Foundational Black America here. They're getting people the hell up out of here. And as we see, there's not a lot of pushback from Foundational Black Americans. There's not a lot of pushback.
And I want some FBA people to come in here too. We're the FBA cats.
The pushback is damn near non-existent. You don't see a lot of Black folks in America like putting the cape on. Why is that? Why don't you see a lot of Black Americans putting the cape on, saying, hey, this is an issue that, you know, this affects all of us, this is wrong, and this shouldn't happen? Even though it's unfortunate to see any Black people suffering, it is very unfortunate to see that. But as you see, a lot of Black folks are kind of saying, hold your own nuts on this situation.
Right.
Why are so many Black people,
these people,
seemingly with the hold your own nuts mentality? Right. Why are we saying hold your own nuts? Well, let me show you why we're saying hold your own nuts. Because of this right here.
He's showing a picture of Candace Owens. Candace Owens is the reason why he's saying that they should hold their own nuts. Candace Owens, who's married a white guy from England, doesn't give a fuck about her Caribbean heritage or anything. She's concerned with her own white. She's concerned with living in a white world. She could care less about any Caribbean heritage. She brings that up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we're not really pushing back too much, and this is why we don't have the cape on.
Right.
This right here is why. And
then he shows another picture.
This right here is why.
This right here, he's showing a picture of Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith. All right. Stephen A. Smith, as you know, soft shoe coons come time to time. What threat is Stephen A. Smith to Black people? How has Stephen A. Smith stopped you from getting reparations? All the FBA people, how have these people stopped you from getting reparations? Stephen A. Smith's mother is from the Caribbean. So what? Who cares? You dudes are dumb.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we're not really giving too much pushback. This right here is
then this
why,
that other chick,
ladies and gentlemen,
what's her name? You know, the chick from the Me Too movement with the bumpy face. I forgot her name. I don't know her name. I guess she's from the Caribbean. So what? Didn't I show you? Hold on a second. He's mentioning them. Didn't we talk about these two guys in the last video? Where are these two guys from? Where are these two guys from? The ones who said they don't want to play the lift every voice and sing because that causes separation. Where are they from? Let's see if I still got, you know, your boy up in here. Where is he at? Where is he at? I was looking for Larry Elder. Where's Larry Elder from? Where's Larry Elder from? I guess separation makes a lot of money, man. A lot of money. You know, them super chats and those cash apps and stuff, they add up. You know, you get about 50,000 people give you about $1 or $2 or whatever it is. They add up, bro. They add up. Those super chats add up. They add up. So I'm guessing you got to keep the separation going. What's up, information, man? How you doing? Victor C, what's going on? Yeah. And everybody that comes in, just hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We're
not giving too much pushback.
Right.
Because of what's happening with the Caribbeans getting turned back around.
I forgot her name.
Are you feeling where I'm going with this? No, somebody says she ain't Haitian. No. They're Caribbean, though.
Unbelievable.
No.
Unreal.
They're Caribbean, though.
Unreal.
All of these people are from different spots of the Caribbean.
So?
I showed that to say this, because I could show some Haitians. There's some Haitians out here who are just like these.
And guys. I just showed a couple of Black Americans. What's your point?
Queen Latifah built ass. You understand? But you get my point.
Really? Wait. What did you just say?
Haitians out here who are just like these guys. I could show Roland's big old Queen Latifah built ass. You understand?
Is it even confirmed that Roland's from Haiti? Is it confirmed? Roland's grandmother or something from Haiti. Roland is really like a Texan. Roland doesn't represent the Caribbean like that. My God.
You got a lot of Caribbean. I'm just showing because Caribbeans look at themselves as a group.
My God.
A lot of Caribbeans, especially the coon class, they look at themselves as a group. That's why I showed different Caribbean.
For the record, I don't mess with Roland like that. All right, him or Joy Reid, or because they're sock puppets for Democrats. I don't mess with them like that. I'd fuck with Roland way before I mess with this dude. All right, and I don't even mess with Roland like that.
Candace Owens, she identifies as Caribbean. Stephen A. Smith, his family is from the Virgin Islands.
So what?
Tarana Burke, her family is from.
Where's Larry Elder from?
One of those.
Jesse
places.
Lee Peterson.
They're from the Caribbean.
Isaiah Thomas, Jason Whitlock.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we're not giving no pushback.
Armstrong
that's
Williams.
why we're kind of like,
what?
Do what you do.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
Total self-hatred.
It ain't really our problem, though.
Right.
That's why we ain't got the capes on, because we didn't have the capes on for a long time, and this is what y'all done gave us. Y'all done gave us this.
She's showing a picture of Tawana.
You understand what I'm saying?
She's the founder of the Me Too movement.
We didn't put the cape on for the Caribbean for a long time, and then y'all send us back this, people who get up with the white supremacists to attack us.
Right.
So yeah, we ain't really so gung-ho
Where's
about
Herschel Walker
people
from?
flooding over here like that.
Where's Herschel Walker from?
That's unfortunate, but it ain't our problem. That's how we're looking at it. We don't like to see nobody suffer. I don't want to see nobody suffer.
Right. Listen, let me ask you all a question. This is all the FBA people in the building, and thanks for coming in, and hit the like button as soon as you get in. Y'all been doing good with the likes. Y'all been doing good with the likes and the shares and stuff. Hit the like button as soon as you get in. All right. I guess if with these Caribbeans, if you want to leave them out of the picture, you can throw Africans there as well, and Canadians and all that other stuff. I guess you got a bunch of John Browns in your pocket, right? Who's your John Brown here? These are all the Black Americans or FBA or whatever you call yourselves. Who are your John Browns? All right. I guess Chris Cuomo, is he like a John Brown? Since he's like one of those woke white representatives. Ari from MSNBC, the guy who loves, I guess he loves quoting all these rap lyrics in his newscast. I forgot, Ari Mueller, I think his name is. I forgot his name. I know his name is Ari, but he loves quoting rap lyrics, 90s rap lyrics. So he's an official John Brown. He's an official brother then, right? Cenk Uygur. Who else? I guess you can't say, what's his name from the HBO special. I'm just thinking about white boys who can be your John Brown, because obviously you don't want any more Marcus Garveys over here. You want white people to save you. All right? That's what you want.
But family, we already got our own issues here.
Right.
We got a homeless problem here. Black people are suffering stuff. We got our own issues that we need our own resources for. We already got to fight for our own little meager resources, because we done already let a bunch of coons over that we done fought for, and these coons done undermined us. So we're already fighting.
Not the white man. You see how he blames black people? Not the white man. Because you got to look at a white woman or a bunch of white people or mixed people every time you go home at night.
The coon brigade that's here. So we just don't, we can't take on anybody else's issues.
Yeah.
Somebody said I could have got a better picture. Really?
Yeah. Listen, let's just let me show you what your boy really thinks about black people, and put them likes up in the building. Thank you all for coming in. I just want to show you exactly who you're following here. But then but you don't really give a shit anyway. So what does it matter? But thank you everybody for coming into the building. Let's go to homie's Twitter. Why not? Let's go to his Twitter. What's up, Victor C? Daryl Bay, Muslim, what's going on? Lisa Johnson, of course. Deshaun William. Yeah. Exactly. Roland doesn't represent himself as any Caribbean anything. Right? He's full-blown Southern boy. Really. Tawana Burke, that's who it was. Yeah, she started the Me Too movement and doesn't get any credit for it either. All right? Of course there's still our people. But then again, no, corrupt. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't represent Caribbean. Come on, man. Ah, brother. I have her book too. I'm gonna review that book. I have her book. All right. Thanks for popping in information, man. Don't crash. All right. Because you know, this right here. This is what here. What's going on, Basper? This is what your boy thinks about black people. So the next time, for people who say, well, he always delivers and he always gives you a product, and I kept saying that he's a used car salesman and he just gives you the car, but what's underneath the hood? Okay, here's what your boy thinks. Let's just go through this tweet. All right, just make sure you hit the like. Bill Maher. That's what I was thinking about. Bill Maher. All right. Here's what your boy, for those who said he gives you product on black things. Here we go. I don't support. Okay. It says I don't support any immigration to the U.S. at this point because all of these immigration policies are ultimately used to undermine foundational Black American with zero exceptions. This is what he said. And so someone says, so I guess this was just a hustle, which was the 1804 shit. I guess this was just a hustle, which obviously it was. Nothing more than a hustle for the pimp. And so the pimp says, what does that have to do with immigration? Said, you're joking, right? So what does a history movie have to do with the current immigration? At least make your bad faith trolling arguments. Said, you straight up appropriate Haiti's history to make some money, which he did. Now you're under some shit that they're not foundational Black Americans, so you don't want them here. You're a total stunt queen, a profiteer. We've been saying that for a long time. These are not aristocrats that are coming here. You look at some of the pictures. I haven't even shown the pictures. Just think about it. They're over here. They're basically washing and defecating in the same water that they're in. You see some people naked. You see women who are naked. Women who are naked who basically obviously, you know, naked, need hygiene products to take care of the thing down there, of course. But all of them are just walking around. This is like slavery. This is literally like slavery. Literally. Y'all are good with this? Man, y'all are good with this. Tariq's documentary was the best thing that happened to Haiti since 1800. Are we really? Dude, really? Seriously? Don't get mad, fight for your country. Not one Haitian person living in Haiti right now saw that documentary exactly, or even cares about it. Then he said, why don't you make a best-selling? So this was all about money for this dude. He said, I'm sure Haitians also ate off this movie. Did they really? Where are the houses and stuff that Tariq supposedly built? Remember that? Where are the houses that he built? And here goes FBA's truth bitter. Keep your gay ass in Haiti. Sad. But that's your guy right there. Tariq Nasheed. What's up, minister? He's raising money for a museum, but says Black people are suffering and a lot of homelessness. What about the housing or job center for the homeless? Of course. Exactly. He lost a museum? How did he lose a museum? We get what? Do these people even know where Kwame Ture came from? No, they do, but supposedly they can tell the difference between a Kwame Ture and a Martin Luther King and Jesse Jackson and what have you. A lot of these people aren't even Ralph Abernathy. A lot of these people aren't even they aren't even quote unquote FBA anyways. anyways. So if you lost the museum, then what's he going to do with the $1 million? What's he going to do with the $1 million? All right, Kev, I'm just going to bring you up here quickly because I just want to get through a few things and then roll. So just tell me how he lost the museum, and then I got to bring you back down. So, but come up and tell me exactly how he lost the museum because there's a couple other things I'm going to go through, and then I got to roll. But tell me exactly how he lost the museum because I'd like to know. And what's up, everybody, for coming into the building? We got 70 people in the building. But okay, talk to me, Kevin. How did he lose the museum?
Let me turn you off.
70 people in the building.
Okay.
All right, how did he lose the museum?
Last night I was watching the video with the good times on it.
Okay, right.
So there's a part I just did a video on it where he tells you you last night that he doesn't explain it in full. He said we have to look for a different site. That there's a whole lot of shit that he can't talk about at this time, but we couldn't get that site. They sell stuff from underneath you.
Oh shit! Actually, I can probably play that video now.
Thank you. That's what I was going to let you do. I want you to hear it yourself.
Let me go ahead and look for it. What do you know? What is the time spot?
Hold on, I'll do it right now. Hold on 1 second.
Holy shit!
All right, hold on 1 second.
You know what? What you're saying? Go ahead.
Hold on 1 second.
Wow. Baby Rodriguez, how you doing, bro? What's going on?
Well, here we go.
Mr. FBA himself.
Okay. Hold on.
And by waiting to answer your question. Also, today's show is brought to you by a new book by... Yes. Oh, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We are back.
Kevin, you can go ahead and play it, and because we can hear it loud and clear with you. And
right now, enjoying the movement.
Bro, stop playing and start spraying. Leave an op on the ground where you stand. At all costs, yeah, make sure you protect it. All goon juice, the won't live and tested. You can't defend yourself. If you find that you need a little help, gotta stay ready. Ain't no love in the street. Pepper spray straight to the base, make them get weak. Get it at oldgoonjuice.com. If they thinking you slipping, then tell them to cut. Get them some. If you lacking this, you won't be lacking. A shot to the eye in the problem you having. Maximum strip, hit them haters on ground. So you can feel free when you out in the town.
What's going on, man? I'm glad to have everybody tuning in. We're going to have a real chill broadcast tonight. By the way, y'all know our new EP, the Meat Slide EP, Funk on Wheels. That is coming out next week. I need y'all to hit that iTunes link right below. If you're watching me on YouTube, hit that iTunes link and pre-order right now the new EP Funk on Wheels. If you order now, you'll get it half off. You will get the EP half off. It'll be full price if you get it on the day of the release, which is October 1st. But if you get it now, it will be half off. So pre-order right now, ladies and gentlemen. Get this EP, man. Funky EP. And we're going to have a live broadcast next Thursday to premiere we have another video. You guys have already seen Phone Down, which has over 130,000 views within the past couple of days. Man, that thing is going viral. People love that video. They love the throwback vibe to it. And next week,
I heard you brought one, Nappy.
Tempo cuts called Slide to You. It's a really fun video, real fun.
I heard you brought the Mink Slide album.
Hell no. Hell no.
I'm release of the whole EP. So you guys
need some singing lessons.
Tune in here to check out that broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. We got to give a special rest in power to the OG Melvin Van Peebles.
Yeah, by the way,
he's coming up to it. He's going to tell you. He's coming up to it now. It's at 11. I think it's around 11:30.
Okay.
Melvin,
I'm not mistaken.
Modern black cinema. Melvin did the movie Sweet Sweetback Badass Song, where he financed himself. He got money from Bill Cosby, and he just got a lot of money from the grassroots and other people within the community. And he financed a movie called Sweet Sweetback that was a smash hit. It was a, you know, when you look at the movie now, it's a kind of crude looking film, but at the time it was very revolutionary because he did it outside of the studio system, and it showed that there was an audience for black music when he put, not black music, but black movies. At the time the movie came out, this was a time where white flight was big. All the white people moved to the suburbs, and the movie industry was kind of hurting. Black folks, there weren't really any good movies that black people wanted to go see, but then this brother did the movie Sweet Sweetback about a black revolutionary that was on the run, and people, brothers and sisters, flocked to the theaters. Then Hollywood said, hey, wait a minute. We got a whole new genre here that we can exploit, and that's where the term blaxploitation came from. White Hollywood started cranking out all of these cheap black movies because they knew black people were very thirsty for black films. Yeah, so that created the blaxploitation genre. Now, a lot of people don't like to call it blaxploitation because a lot of black people did get work, and a lot of black people said, well, shit, we got a chance to put our name out there. We got to act. We got paid. So it wasn't really exploitive. We can look at it from that perspective. But, you know, he was, our brother Melvin was an inspiration to a lot of black filmmakers, including myself. And I knew Melvin. Melvin helped me out with some deals before.
You said it was 11:30?
And real solid dude. Real
coming up right now. He's just doing this.
So rest in power to
you got to squeeze it in somewhere.
Gentlemen. A lot of stuff we're going to have to discuss on tonight's broadcast. I need some advice from the family. I need some advice. And by the way, everybody hit that thumbs up button. Hit that like button. Y'all see that thumbs up right there? Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that like button. And then hit the subscribe button. Now, right now, we're still working on getting the museum. We're still working on getting the museum. There were some things that were in the works, and there's some real funny style stuff going on with the folks on Crenshaw Boulevard. There's a lot of funny style stuff behind the scenes, and I don't say that as a complaint. That's just part of the game. You know, that's not going to deter us from doing what we need to do.
Oh my God.
But we are looking for some other locations for the museum because there's some real funny style stuff going on. And I'll get into that a little bit later. Now that this,
I can rewind that part right there, but you need me to play that part again?
No, he said everything.
I'm gonna play it anyway. Thank you. I mean, pardon me, but I want to make sure there's no mistake.
Stuff behind the scenes, and I don't say that as a complaint. That's just part of the game. You know, that's not going to deter us from doing what we need to do. But we are looking for some other locations for the museum because there's some real stuff going on.
Unbelievable.
That a little bit later, not at this juncture. But
unbelievable.
We're looking at some other spots because I gotta really focus on getting this museum. Really, I want to get it within this month. We got everything really lined up. We actually did, but there's some real funny shit going on.
What the fuck did I tell you?
With the way they're handling the real estate, is a handful of white people who own damn near everything on Crenshaw. It's like a family. It's like one particular family and different people and different trusts and different companies, and they're all clicked in, and they're all on this real funny style code and the black political class down there in that area. I don't really want to badmouth them. I'm not going to say anything about them at this juncture, but a lot of the shit that's going on out there is the black political class. They need to speak out against that shit because they know it.
But wait, where were they before all this happened? What I said all of this before this even happened.
Know. Nappy, listen, Nappy. Before I came on right now, right? My wife said, "Baby, go put on a suit," right?
Right.
Because I came out there with Minister Kev as my name. I could have came out and said my name was Extreme, and I was Extreme from 20 years ago, and I had a problem, right? But I know that people don't listen to nobody in life, right? They don't care about the age. I sit back and tell you that I know everything. That mindset that he has, I was part of it, the teaching. There's a reason why I was on the book. And when I did you and I acknowledged every person that was fighting the same cause. You've been fighting this cause too, so I'm saluting you. You hit too. We threw bets all over the table. We wasted a lot of time where we could have been smashing on a whole bunch of other shit.
Right.
And we stuck this course right here. Me more so than anybody. I did 250 videos on one dude trying to tell everybody, listen, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. So you mean the Crenshaw Museum, the Epic Center of Los Angeles?
Yep.
There's not going to be a museum on the Epic Center. Listen, the guy, Certified Truth, LA Truth. I did videos, posted their videos, guys that was talking about the physics, that was down there walking around the place, looking at the shit. And it looked like, no, who doesn't go to their site once they get the money, at least do a video from the site? Put on a construction hat, at least sell it. You never even went to Crenshaw after you got the money.
But see, this is the same thing that Umar did. And we were telling folks this, man. We were telling people this.
I'm just saying there was people that backed away from me, Yankee, that's affiliated with the church because of how I came, and they didn't understand it. They're like, even after he got the money, they're like, he got the money. I was there. I was in Yuckmouth's chat, right? Because I posted his video.
Right.
And Yuckmouth, when I got in his chat, he realized, not that he know me, but when I tried to come in the chat and dominate the chat, that's because I'm trying to get my show out there. So I'm not doing it with malicious. I am doing it with malicious intent, but for a good reason. Because if all of them do, like all of them 10,000s of people, them 10,000s of hoes, that we were sitting back telling y'all that this is all a smoke screen. But listen, what we got to give them credit for, Yankee, it was a beautiful commercial. It was $1 million commercial.
Of course.
The nigga did $1 million commercial. You got to tip your hat to him for that.
Listen, I've always said that I respected the game. He's a slime ball, but what he was doing is legal. Nice. It was a finesse.
That was nice right there. In broad daylight.
Yeah.
Hey, I just come up. Hey, listen, he might as well get high because if he was me, he's sitting back here smoking a blunt. He said, son, what could I do? Omar getting all this money, my money to live this lifestyle. I need another venture. Right?
Jay Morrison got $9 million.
Colors. They talking about me in Haiti. They like you said, I got information from people from Haiti. Yes, telling me he's not acknowledged by nobody prominent that's out there. They don't even acknowledge this movie.
You need to do an interview with somebody from Haiti. Here's what you need to do, bro. First of all, whenever you do your videos, you have to put in the
1 second, bro.
Yeah.
1 second, bro. Good.
Whenever you do a video, you have to choose the not suited for children option. Okay, this way you can get comments and so on, and you can get.
I've been doing that. I've been doing that lately. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Don't be afraid of the comments. Welcome them. Okay. Because
the thing about it. Yeah. No. Here, I heard you when you first said it. I be honest with you. I didn't even know the first time you told me that I had him on. I didn't understand. I was that new to YouTube.
Right.
I didn't understand that I'm just going with next, pressing next, trying to get the video up and make sure it's tagged right.
Yeah.
And then I looked at a couple of your videos. I looked at what y'all put in the hashtags. Like I said, I was new to this, like virgin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and I'm still learning, man. I'm still trying to get everything together. Check out some people check out Information Man, how he markets.
Oh yeah, no, I mess with it. Yeah, I mess with Information Man.
Check out.
I mess with Pan-Africanism.
There's a bunch of people. I'm still learning how to market it, and I may even go ahead and rebrand my platform, to be honest with you. But with Tariq, if you know people from Haiti, since he's out here banging on Haiti, try to get somebody on your platform or send me information, see if I can get them on the platform to expose this cat.
Okay. My tech guy is in his RV in front of my house, sleep right now, right?
Right.
But he does the filing more so than me with the filing, right? So I mean, I can go in and find it, but he'll find it easier. He's getting up anyway. But somebody sent me listen, they sent me names of like whoever's in charge over there right now, whoever's the ambassador or the liaison for us presenting, you know, what's they are specifically telling me, they don't know me from a can of paint. They're sending me stuff that I'm really is beyond my scope of reading. Some of the names I'm not even going to be able to pronounce, but I can do my best. I probably will forward it to you. I don't have no problem with none of that stuff. Like I said, it's not about. I do want to be able to go live, but it's not about money. It's really not. That's why I called you. That's why I called Pan-Africanism. I try to follow Star. I try to follow anybody that I think ain't afraid to say the truth. With you know, going some waters that might have some sharks in them. If you just want to go after nobody, but if I think you have a cause and I like your cause, then I'm gonna mess with you. That's why I jumped on your joint right now, because I saw you was going live, and I figured it's a good story. You might not have saw it last night because you probably don't watch his shit.
No, like I really,
I know.
Yeah, but from time to time I do. The only reason I watch, this,
he didn't even put his face there. This is all part of master manipulation.
Right.
He put something else there so you really wouldn't pay attention necessarily to it. Then he encased it around a death here and something here. Oh, by the way, I didn't get to the museum. And then I had a salami sandwich at this new place. Hold up, nigga. You just said you didn't get to the museum. Yeah. So what happened to the million? Oh, I'll be in Dubai next week. I'll tell you what happened to the million. I'll tell you what happened to your million, right? But this next building I find, we gonna need just a little bit more money. I know that's because we was gonna get that small one, but we don't need the small one. We might as well go big or go home.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I need another 10 million for this one. We gonna get we gonna get something like the Staples Center. You know, I don't know. He's capable of it.
Listen, just stay up on it. You know, if you can get some people from Haiti, that's good. But this right here is funny. We don't really be funny. Be funny if Tariq goes to jail before Polite or Umar.
Somebody gonna be mad. Look, bro. There's no way. Somebody got to be mad.
Oh man, that's funny. Listen, thank you so much for coming up.
You're welcome.
And bringing that. And again, go to Minister Kev. Check out his platform.
Extreme.
AKA Extreme. All right. And thanks again for coming up. I really appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Be good. Yeah. Look, people are sitting down saying that I'm hating or that we're hating. And he said, don't think about plebiscites because that's what coons do. Meanwhile, the plebiscites are killing them right now. It's the white people and their plebiscites. They're the ones that are knocking this thing down. We told you $7 million. He raised $1 million, right? And he just did the old switcheroo. And listen, just stay up on it, bro. Try to get somebody from Haiti. All right. I didn't have any proof that, you know, but see, it's just common sense. So with these things, you want us to give you absolute proof. And the next thing I'm going to go into is a Polite supporter. All right. And we're just going to detail his video real quick. But bro, what proof do you need? Okay. Well, show us proof that Umar scam and well, bro, he got the building. He said he's opening a school. He hasn't put the sign on the building. There's no construction people there. Right. There's no curriculum. He hasn't spoken to the political leaders in the community. They don't know him. All right. He just owns a building. He has the rights to a building, but he's not. It's been 3 years now, and he has done nothing to start the school. He hasn't even thrown out the old stuff. It's like getting married, and you still got your ex-wife's clothes and her pictures hanging around. You wouldn't do that, but here he is. All the old equipment and all the old uniforms from the old school, and the name is still on the building. And you don't see that this is a finesse. Yet he's still asking for money. So Tariq did the same thing. I told you this was very Umar-esque. No, you didn't pull a fat. No. This was, bro, this was in your face. This was open. There's nothing fast about this. People are telling you this was going to happen. People just like the game. You're like women, man. You're like women and kids. Women and kids, once you make them laugh and you know, smile and everything, you got them. All right? You're like women and kids. Where the men at? Women and kids, you pop a joke and you laugh and you know, yeah, you got them. with men, it's not supposed to be that way, but yet he's doing this to grown-ass men. Man. Oh, boy, yeah, he's just... And yeah, and by the way, Melvin Van Peebles, you know, rest in power to that brother, all right? Genius. His son, yeah, you know, he's okay as a filmmaker, but his son really, you know, obviously tried to carry the mantle of making black films as well. He did make, you know, obviously Posse was good, New Jack City was good, you know, but yeah, Melvin Van Peebles, and lived a long life too, 89. That's a good long existence, bro. Nice long existence. So shout out to him. Rest in power to that brother. But unfortunately, we gotta put this Negro's picture back up, and yeah. I told y'all from the beginning, and you kept saying, "Oh, we hate." We had told you this thing was bullshit right here. Told y'all, right? Nobody was saying was shooting it down. We just knew that it was a finesse from the beginning. But that's the good thing about being in the Umar sector, in that you're able now you can find you can spot out the finesse right away. And I said in the beginning, this is very Umar-esque. And now look where we are. Yeah, we gotta, you know, brothers, we gotta change the location. So he's gonna basically find somewhere on Skid Row. I put like a shack on Skid Row, pretty it up, and be like, we got our museum. And he was pushing this, and Vicky Diller's goofy ass was pushing this, and other people. That whole Fly Nubian, Boyce Watkins, his whole platform pushed this. All right. And that's why African Esquire is, again, I know that she's going on a bigger platform to promote her shit, but listen, tread lightly with that one. That's all I can tell you. But yeah, that's it with the museum scam.